I wanted to do a brief video about the recent comments Charles Barkley made with regard to black women. It was on the ESPN show, and for all you fellas out there who are sports aficionados and watch ESPN, you probably are familiar with what I'm about to say. But on this particular ESPN show, it was Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaq, and Ernie. And they were talking about last week's elections in Alabama. Now, you know Charles Barkley's from Alabama. And so he went down there in support of Doug Jones. And by the way, while I'm thinking about this, while I'm on the subject of elections in Alabama, let me make something perfectly clear to y'all who are still asleep and in your slumber and who thinks that these elections matter. Doug Jones don't give a fuck about you. And nobody looks like me. And not only him, neither does any of the rest of them. So get that through your thick heads right now. Okay? He ain't gonna do nothing for black folk in Alabama. Him or no other politician. So stop thinking because you all came together in huge numbers to back this man that he's going to return a favor. Because he's not. He's not. He's a politician. And politicians are going to do what politicians do. Lie. Scheme. Con. They're going to say, do anything they have to in order to get your vote. If you haven't recognized that already, go back to sleep. Turn this video off and go back to sleep. Because clearly, you are in the land of the lost. Okay? But at any rate, Barkley was talking about how black women showed up in massive numbers to throw their support around Doug Jones. And he was talking about, Barkley from Alabama. So, and anybody that knows anything about Barkley, you know that he's a confirmed straight up sellout and a coon. So we ain't got to go no further as far as that goes. But he was saying because of the support black people, and particularly black women, showed for Doug Jones in Alabama, that he was pledging $1 million to go towards black women and businesses or startup businesses. That's what he was talking about. Now, when you hear the term pledge, that could mean anything. He could do it today. He could do it tomorrow. He could never do it at all. It's just a pledge. It's not a promise. Okay? And you should always be suspect of where you get your money anyway. Because not all money is good money. Not at all. Okay? But he was talking about, I'm going to pledge $1 million towards black women for startup businesses. But here's the thing. That's not the issue. The issue is what he said afterwards. The issue is the comment that he made. He said, and black women, this does not mean start up hair salons or restaurants. Hair salons or restaurants. Now, when I first heard this, I was baffled. I didn't know how to take him. I don't know what he meant by that. Because I know that there's a lot of sisters out there that like to weave it up. So I don't know if he was throwing a shot at those type of sisters, or was he just flat out cooning, which 9 times out of 10, that's probably what it was, because he is a coon. He don't give a damn about his people or anybody that look like him. He's a straight up sellout. So I was kind of taken aback by his comment as far as what he meant. I mean, was he taking a shot at sisters that like to weave it up? Is he in support of sisters that wear natural hair? I don't know. I don't know what he meant by it, but he put it out there anyway. He said it. Now, after he said it, Kenny the Jet Smith, he was the only one on there that he was like, man, why would you take a perfectly good moment like this right here, a perfectly good conversation, And then you would have to go and ruin it by saying some shit like that. You know? And then you got Shaq in the background, which cooning. He another coon. You know, he back there giggling and laughing and all that old type of shit. And then you got Ernie, the only white guy on there. He was just sitting there. He didn't know what to say. You know, he was just, he was just pretty much, he just fell back. Like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Because a lot of times when white people find themselves in those awkward situations, a lot of times they don't say anything because they don't know what to say. Because they want to be politically correct at all times, for the most part. They don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay? So they don't want to take a chance of saying the wrong thing. So, to avoid saying the wrong thing, they just don't say anything at all. And I think that's kind of what Ernie was doing. He didn't say anything at all. So he just fell back. Shaq with his big cooning ass, just laughing and shit. And, Kenny the Jet Smith, he the only brother on there that was like, man, what's up with that, Barkley? I mean, why would you have to take a perfectly good conversation that we're having and you just put that out there like that? What's up with that? So, like I said, I don't know what he meant by that. Who knows? But anybody else that's watching this video right now, if you know what I'm talking about and you saw that segment on ESPN, hit me back in the comment section. Give me your comments on what you think he meant by that. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think he meant by that. Give me some comments about this video. Tell me what you think about that. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead. Till next time. Peace.